Talk to him, yellow. 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 They told me talk to him, so that's what I'ma do. Give it to him raw. Yellow, spit that truth. Going hard with it. Watch what I'ma do. Let them know it's real. Homie, we talking shoot. They told me talk to him, so that's what I'ma do. Give it to him raw. Yellow, spit that truth. Going hard with it. Watch what I'ma do. Let them know it's real. Homie, we talking shoot. What's up, all my homies out there? Welcome back to another episode of Talking Shoot. I'm your host, Yellow Man, and today I got a very special guest, one of my favorites, one of my favorite opponents, one of my favorite musicians, one of the best musicians that ain't never been signed. I don't know why. I guess he don't send himself off, but one of the best wrestlers that I've ever gotten a ring with, my man, one of my best friends, my brother, John Heartbreak. John Heartbreak, how you doing, man?
Dude, I'm doing fantastic. I've rested this week. So like I feel alive for the first time in like a month. So it's like
word, right on. So I'm sure everybody wants to know, and I want to know, the world wants to know, John Heartbreak, when are we going to see John Heartbreak make a wrestling return? I'm ready for it. All the homies is ready for it. All the freaks are ready for it. What's going on?
man, to be completely honest with you, when I walked away, so I did a match with Robert Roma. It was Roma's last match. That was really important. It was really special to me. I wanted to make sure that I did that. But like at the time, I was just so burnt out, dude. Um, I was like, I was like really, really burnt out. And I'm a pretty headstrong person. You know what I mean? Like once I make my mind up, I've made my mind up, and it takes a while for me to really like try to do anything else. Like it takes more effort. So I usually just don't. I'm
Right.
strong, like, and I decided I was like, man, like after Roma, I might be done for real, because I'm just, for lack of better terms, like I'm just so damn tired that you know what I mean. Um, it's taking more than it's giving, and I was really done, bro. Like I was really done. Like I wasn't trying to super promote later on down the line. You know what I mean? Um, or try to make it a storyline or some BS like that. Like it was like I was done. But recently a lot has changed, and like one of my best friends, my good buddies, Cam K Killa, started Future X down in Burlington, North Carolina, and I got really the pleasure of working with him and helping him form that show and what that looks like, and you know how to really promote it and stuff like that. And you know the business, dude. It's like the mob, you know.
Right.
Like I've heard Shawn Michaels say a couple times, like everybody's gonna be like, oh, like shocker, John Heartbreak quoted Shawn Michaels on Yellow, but um, he had said a couple times like this business is like the mob. It's like once you think you're done, you know, they like pull you back.
Oh no, yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
that's real.
Man, we've been doing this together for a long time, bro, and I'm right there with you, bro. It definitely is. Like as many times as they used to say, and you know this, they used to rib me all the time, and they used to say, "Well, damn, Yellow, you quit every week."
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, bro. So I completely understand. Um, is there anything that you want to touch on about why you were burnt out, or is there any, anything you want to touch on in that subject? Because I'm familiar with what happened. I'm not sure if you want the world to know. You don't have to really get into depth and detail, but it's up to you if you want to let the world know exactly what you meant when you said that. Because I get it, bro. I get like that. I get like that a lot.
Yeah, yeah. See, you came in like I met you probably right on the tail end of me doing the whole King of Controversy gimmick. You know what I mean? Um, but like you're trying to make me go back. Like I don't want to bury anybody, dude. Like I love wrestling. You know,
Right.
like I love wrestling. I love the business. I love like realistically, most of the people that think that I hate them, I really do love them.
Right.
Like I don't get the drama. Like I don't understand it. Um, I think that wrestling should just be wrestling, and we should all be mature and do business.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's
Yeah.
like it's really stupid when like if somebody were to I don't know, in theory, let's say you get all up in their panties about their music or their spot on the show or who they're going to work with or who's on the poster or who's not in the video opening at the start of the show and who's not doing this or being promoted or this or that or so on and so forth. And um like realistically, dude, like that's above my pay grade.
Right. And I
You
know
know?
because I was there with you. I seen a lot of work that you were putting in when it comes to promoting these guys, and I get it, bro, and I understand why all of that work you put in was draining for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I
and
mean,
like you said
I don't
again,
even say that it was draining, bro. Because like I love the work. You know what
right,
I'm like? I mean, you know me for a long time. Like I love doing video stuff. Like I love and like that's why the John Heartbreak page looks a little different from the other indie wrestler pages because like I put work into what I do, right?
right,
Um, I don't copy a bunch of fan pictures and post them on my Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
right.
doing video production, I'm doing photography, I'm doing music production. Like I'm
Right.
not really yeah, like
Now let
I'm
me
looking
ask you
at this from
this.
a business standpoint.
Let me ask you this. This time around, since you seem interested in coming back, are you gonna be doing more of that again? Are you gonna be focusing more on putting all of that time and effort into John Heartbreak and what would elevate John Heartbreak to the next level?
Man, you're gonna have me talking and dropping more information than I need to be dropping right now.
Hey, brother, you ain't gotta like get into crazy detail. Break us off just a little something, something though, since we is talking shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's talk shoot.
All
Right.
right,
I've been a wrestler for about 15 years.
right,
Okay. I've seen the in and outs of the business. I've worked with names. I've worked with people who think they're names. I've worked with people who will never be names. I've worked with people who should be names and are not. Right. Like I've seen this business inside and out, and I've seen it from in the ring. I've seen it from outside the ring. I've seen it out there, like as a civilian. You know what I mean? Like
right,
somebody who's not associated with the business. I know how to run a business.
right,
So I'm gonna just leave it at that. I know how to run a business.
right,
And a lot of these promoters do not know how to run a business, or they're trying to run what would be a good business in 1984 or 1985,
okay.
right?
I see what you're saying, definitely. And I feel like, you know, again, like I'm a little bit old school when it comes to it, so I see it both ways. But
Yeah,
again, it's like for me, I think that it's okay to do the old school, and I think the old school never dies, but if you don't adapt with the time, you just get lost in the
Yeah,
sauce, bro.
bro.
And
I get this. I've got this reputation. Okay, like I've found this when I was talking to Robert Stanley at Cam Show at Future X, and I got this impression that I somehow bagged on like old school wrestling, right? I I do not bag on old school wrestling. I get that so much, and I think it's because I've done so much preaching to a lot of old school wrestling fans, who just so happen to run promotions, right? That
right,
I don't like old school wrestling. Like I love old school wrestling. Like that's what hooked me, you
right.
know. Like realistically, and I mean I don't. I think you said it that people have to move with the times, right? But like
Right.
when I was growing up, an old school wrestler was Shawn Michaels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Old school wrestler, or like there were old school type wrestlers, and then there were like classic wrestlers.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
classic wrestlers were on a whole different level. You know what I mean? It was like they performed for a different world,
Right.
and they did. You know, like, and I will never, as a performer and a lover of wrestling, I could never, ever, ever crap on that.
I mean, think about it, bro. Look at this. We both come from there. You know, we both come from Boogie's wrestling camp. Hell, if I'm being serious, bro, you graduated there long before I even thought about going there. If we talking shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I get it. I know that you love old school wrestling because you're trained by Papa Boogeyman, old school wrestler. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, dude, Boogie is like he's like a national monument to me. You know what I mean? Like,
You mentioned Mafia earlier. I thought it's funny because that's all me and Papa Boogie talk about, and he's like the Godfather to us.
yeah, exactly,
All
exactly.
we talk
Boogie,
about is old
Boogie's the
gangster
guy.
films and stuff like that. I feel like Papa don't want to talk about wrestling when he's off work. He just wants to, hang out with his
Right,
boys.
right, right.
yeah.
Yeah, like I love Boogie so much, bro. Like, and I mean, people bag on that too. Like, you know, just while we're on the subject, like people hate on BWC so much, bro. I remember when I was coming up in West Virginia, it was like, oh, you're one of those BWC kids, and I was
but
like,
let me just tell
man,
you why. Well, I ain't gonna go into too much of why, but we know why that was.
yeah,
There's a few people that was rotten apples and Papa got rid of them. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
Like, you know why that was. We
yeah.
talking shoot, but I ain't gonna shit on my camp. You know what I'm saying? I'll just keep some shit to ourselves. You know what I'm trying to say,
Right.
bro.
No, there's new sheriffs in town, and that's good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Good. But man, like I remember thinking, because bro, like I had such pride in knowing that I was trained under Boogie's eye.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a huge deal. Like, and I wasn't one of those guys that just went there and never talked to Boogie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was, man, like, what do you think? Like, talk to me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let me pick your brain. Um,
Bro, and I think too, a lot of those guys that go to Boogie's camp only go because it said, well, in the past, not so much anymore, but I've seen people go to that camp because it says WWE Hall of Famer, not knowing that Boogie was around before it was a WWE Hall of Fame thought of.
right.
And, he worked for Vince's dad and back
Yeah.
when before WrestleManias and stuff like
Right.
that. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Like
Like,
that man
I,
is like the
people,
blueprint.
yeah, people misunderstand. I wish that I could market Boogie, bro.
Oh man.
I
Me
really do.
too, bro.
Like, WWE Hall of Famer is like, in my mind, the least of his accomplishments.
Right. Because
You know?
there's nothing that he hasn't done.
Right. Right.
You know,
Yeah. And
there's
that's
nothing that he hasn't done. Like everybody's like, well, he's never been this that. But the thing about that is it doesn't matter whether he's never been this or this. He was still a WWF world champion. Him and Uncle Johnny. He's still done everything. The only thing that matters at the end is the Hall of Fame, and he's in every one of them.
right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
and those guys knew their place.
Yeah.
They didn't give a damn what they didn't get to do. They was grateful for what,
Yeah.
they was grateful for being there. It was an honor and a privilege to them guys, and they capitalized on it, and they made money because they
Yeah.
were money.
Yeah.
Again, Papa was one of the first ones to come out to music, if not the
Yeah.
first ones.
Right.
Speaking of music,
Mm.
we all know that Yellow Man does a little bit of hip hop every now and again. I rock the mic, but I love rock and roll, and I love metal, and I love Christian rock. And my man right here, John Heartbreak, Hanging Heyman, is one of my favorite bands. When
Yeah.
we're gonna get some new music, brother?
Man, with music too, like I would say that music and wrestling in my life evolved about the same time, right? When I was tired and burnt out of wrestling, I was tired and burnt out of music too. You know what I mean? Like it took like it's been a year, man. You know what I mean? And
Right.
in that year, like a lot has happened, bro. Like I don't know. I haven't I wouldn't say changed a whole lot about how I write or anything, but like I mean it different now, you know?
Right.
Right. So if I'm going to work on a new project, then I need to really think about what does that mean? I think Johnny Cash, I believe that I don't know the direct quote, but it was like, if you had 3 minutes or 3 or 4 minutes to tell the world something, what would you say?
Right.
Right. And that's what you put in a song.
I
And
like that, bro. I like that.
and I've really tried to hone in on that in making this record because um it's important. Like we live in a time right now where you might not get the chance in a couple years, like in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not get the chance to say what you need to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Or
if
want to say at
right,
that.
right, or even have the nuts to say, let's be honest.
Right.
You know, and now in writing this, like yes, there's going to be new music, but there being new music isn't really the thing. It's what is being said. Like
Right.
that's the important thing. It's like I had to die to myself for a year, right? Like John Heartbreak had to die, Hanging Heyman had to die, Ben Hilton had to die,
Right.
and now we're here, and I get to tell you the story.
That's deep, bro.
Yeah,
And the same thing in hip hop too, I think, because you now, I mean, I make 100 songs, but if it's just a bunch of meaningless noise, then that's all it'll ever be. You want to make timeless hits. You want to give people something to remember. Make meaningful records that people want to go back and enjoy again, or they try to look for a different meaning in it. You know how me and you do
yeah,
when we listen to a John Cooper record or something. We
yeah,
go and listen to it 10 times back to back to back because we hear something different every time. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. It's art on a whole different
Right.
level, bro. But yeah, I mean, it's important, and I think like what you said, like it just being noise, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
like the Bible says, without love, right? I'm a loud clanging cymbal,
Mm.
right? And that's like that again. That that's part of what had to die in Hanging Haman, dude. Because like a lot of my music is really aggressive towards hypocrites because
Yeah.
that's been my life, right? Like I grew up in all the church politics and I saw all the stuff and I did all the things, right? But and I knew all the words and I knew all the lingo and I knew how to talk like a Christian, you know?
Right.
But there were very few people who knew how to walk like a Christian.
Ah.
And I didn't like I needed someone to teach me how to do that because I wasn't going to be one of those people. You know what I mean? And
Bro, that's fire.
yeah. And like whenever I think like anytime that I tell people my story, right? Like it's always like, man, like, you know, how do you love like you do? How do you do what you do? How do you walk around and carry yourself the way that you do after being through this and this and this and this? Like I don't have a fairy tale story, man. Like my story is dark and it's scary and like it's emotional and it's terrifying in some parts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It
And
fits the name well. It's not
right,
fake, bro.
I carry myself the way that I can now because I've learned how to not be a loud clanging cymbal when my father hears my voice.
Ooh, that's deep, man. That's real deep, man.
So
Man, I
that's
love
what's
that, man.
happened in this last year, bro. That's what this last year has been all about. And that's what this album's about. That's what the whole point is. The album's called The Awakening, and that's exactly what I mean.
Man, that's deep, bro. I love that, man. And I love that I can, be myself around you, even though you are a man of faith. I try to be a man of faith. You know how I am. I'm hard headed as hell. I'm a lot better than I was. I am into my Bible and I do my studying and you know, but the good Lord takes us how we are, and
Yeah,
He's working on me.
yeah,
So I just love as a brother, man, it makes me feel good that I could chop it up with you and talk shoot, and you don't get offended by the things that I say and the questions that I ask, and you know what I mean. And we could
yeah,
keep it real with each other. It
yeah.
makes me feel good. Like we got a man, somebody that you probably know very well coming on an episode down the road, AIWF Hall of Famer Matt Houston. He's
Mm.
also a man of faith. So I try to kind of watch my mouth a little bit around you guys, but
Yeah, bro. Like,
hey,
and
bro,
you ain't
it's
gotta
all
censor
love, bro.
yourself, dude. Like you'd be you, bro. Like you just be you. And
That's
I
what
think
I love about you guys, man. And
oh,
when we done music together and stuff, I don't really, me, I don't really like to curse on records and stuff with you. And that's not the music that we make together. It's not that I don't do that kind of stuff, but that's not the music that we make together. And I don't even show you my other records. You're like, hey man, play me a song. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, you don't need to hear all that. Let's make a new record. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we rock together. But I've
and
always appreciated you allowing me to be myself around you and never judging me. And you know what I'm trying to say, bro.
yeah, I appreciate that, dude. I do. But I'll tell you this. Like I don't want to get on here and get all preachy or nothing like that. But whenever, and I struggled with that in this last year. You know, like that was a part of me that died in that um because you can't get clean before you get in the shower.
Explain
Right.
that a little bit, cause I
Right.
like
And
that.
you don't scrub yourself and try to get clean so that you can be presentable to go into the shower, right?
Man.
In the same way, when I go to God, or when I am talking to other Christians or other believers, I think that we should do our best to present ourselves as ambassadors of Christ in front of a world that doesn't believe. But
Mm.
when I'm with other believers, bro, I shouldn't have to, like, I'm tired. I'm fighting a war out there. I don't got time to put on a face for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't have that kind of time, man. Like I'm in here. I'm in the trenches, bro. Like when I go to a wrestling show, or I just happen to be performing music at a wrestling show, right? I'm talking to, let's say, 150, 200 people who wouldn't be caught dead in a church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to be real with them,
Yeah, bro.
you know?
You
So
can't just make them hear it at that point. You got to make them feel it, bro.
right, right. So like when we're with other believers and we're with like God in general, right? I don't want to have the responsibility, and I don't think my father wants me to have the responsibility to clean myself up and be presentable. Like I have a daughter, she's 13 years old. Her name's Emily. She's the greatest kid on planet Earth and better than all of
Facts.
the kids are ever gonna be. Okay. So whenever she knocks on my door to come in my room, right? She knocks on my door. She's like, "Daddy, can I come in?" I don't be like, "Make sure you got your shoes off, brush your hair right, brush your teeth, make sure you washed all your makeup off, or your makeup's in like pristine condition before you walk into my room and be in my presence."
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, God doesn't do that. Like,
Right.
why would we think that God would do that? That it doesn't make any sense. And that's just like, it's a doctrine of demons, bro. Like that is not your father. Your father doesn't act like that.
Hey, that's deep, bro. I love, I love talking this stuff with you, man. Because I'm gonna give it to you straight, man. Out of everybody that I've ever talked about my relationship with Christ with, or my faith with, you're the only person that ever explained it to me in a way that I can understand it. And I'll give you some more examples of that. Guys like Pony Johnson and George South, those guys really, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Not only are they two of my
I love
favorite
Code
wrestlers of
Johnson.
all time, but they're
Right.
men of faith. And when I talk to them, you know, I don't try to be this way, but I have a tendency of keeping it gangsta, I guess, whatever that gimmick might be. And stuff just flies out of my mouth, and they don't ever look at me like, what the hell wrong with you?
Yeah, yeah.
They like you, man, and I'm so grateful for that, bro. Um,
Thank you.
Speaking of that, let's get into these questions because I got some
Yep.
questions that everybody wants to know, and I want to know. Um, Bro, when and why did you become a professional wrestler?
Man.
And
Um,
how has your faith helped you along with that? Like, that's the same question. But you know, we was just talking about that, so I'd like to tie the questions in together. So that's the first
yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah. Um, man, when I was I think 10 years old. I was either 10 or 11. Um, my mom was married to a guy at the time, who had a son, and her older, or I'm sorry, he was much older than I was, right? He was 15, 16 years old, and built like he was 40, like he was a big dude, and he watched wrestling. And I was never allowed to watch wrestling because that was not, like, we don't act like that. You know,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
right. Like you act like you wasn't raised like way back in the sticks. Like you were raised in the sticks, but you weren't raised like, you know what I mean? They don't make
Oh
movies,
yeah.
you know. So I saw Shawn Michaels come back. It was the night he joined the NWO with Kevin Nash.
Ooh, what was that 2002, 3 ish?
2002, I think. Yeah. And um, he joined in with Kevin Nash, and I didn't know who Shawn Michaels was, right? But my brother at the time was like, "Oh, dude, like he's gonna dominate, you know, like he's a big deal." And
Yeah.
he was kind of hyping him up, and I was like, "Who is this dude?" You know, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I watched him, like I just believed that who he was on TV was who he was.
Same.
You know what I'm
Same.
saying? Like I just believed that that was who he was, and I was like, man, like dude is funny, you know, like dude's kind of a badass. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was him and Scott Hall for me. I believed that those guys, that was culture for me, bro.
Right, right. So I wanted when I was like 16 or so, something like that. Yeah, I wanted to do like a wrestling promotion in my backyard, and you know all of those things. And ironically, my wrestling promotion was called HCW.
Mm.
And the first show that I would ever be booked on was called HCWA, which was really funny. But um, I I wanted to be like Shawn Michaels, you know. I
Mhm.
wanted to do what he did for me, right? Like I grew up without a dad, you know, and wrestling and wrestlers and you know these things like these were my role models, you know.
Mhm.
So I wanted to pay homage with the heartbreak thing. I didn't
Right.
know how much that would come to kick me in the ass later. You
I
know,
don't
as
really,
an adult.
bro, I don't really, I never looked at it like you trying to copy him, though. I never thought that you was trying to be the next Sean. I thought that there
Right.
was a story to it of why. I thought Sean was might have been like an influence or something, but I
Yeah.
thought there was a story of why your name was Heartbreaking. Bro, I've lived with you and I know some of your stories that we can't even share with the world. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I know what where that heartbreak it comes from a real place, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was originally that was the idea, right? And then after a while, um, different promoters and stuff like they wanted me to kind of fit into this like rock and roll sex god kind of character, you know,
Hmm.
because I guess they heard Heartbreak and associated it with Shawn Michaels and was like, well, I want a Shawn Michaels, but I don't want him to be like that. I want him to be like this, and that's just what I became.
Right.
You know what I mean, so this time around, like coming back in, like I get to do that the way that I want to do it.
Right.
I mean, so like I've started like breadcrumbing things. You know what I'm saying? So like if you haven't followed the page, like now is the time. Right? Because like I'm gonna be breadcrumbing some stuff and like everything has meaning. Everything like there's a point to everything. I'm not doing this like rock and roll sex god unbelievable character. Like you don't believe that I live that life. I don't
Yeah,
believe that I
right.
live that life. You know what I mean? So like let's just stop pretending like things aren't the way they are. And I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna entertain you and I might tell you a story along the way.
Right. And
Does that
the
answer your question?
yeah, bro, and like and that pretty much leads into the second question, like going back to the what you were saying with John Heartbreak and how you're not going to portray this something that you're not, this rock and roll sex god type of thing.
Yeah.
uh that kind of ties into the first question. The second question is like how how is your faith and wrestling, like, you know what I'm trying to say, how is your faith in wrestling
Like, are you asking me like how can both of them coexist? Is that
Right. I didn't really know. Like I got the question right in front of me, but it doesn't look right. So
yeah, yeah,
you got the right. Yes, that's the
I got
question that
you.
I'm asking you.
I got you. Well, when I was growing up, bro, like watching wrestling was probably as equally toxic to your soul as listening to an Eminem record.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So like wrestling was kind of like a no-no. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's what the heathens do.
Mm-hmm.
And but like I wasn't one of those kids, but I love wrestling, so like that couldn't be true. Um
Right.
and I there were some things like even like we all know Shawn Michaels is a believer, right? Well, Shawn Michaels did some questionable stuff on screen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like there's like even after that, like with the DX stuff, it was like
Right. That was a little bit much.
really like, oh that's your hot dog? Cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
Vince loves.
right. There was a lot there. And
Right.
and I think that too, um this big change that I've gone through um has really shifted my perspective on doing a lot of that also. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm not capable of being that person anymore. You know what I mean? Like
That's
I,
deep, bro.
realistically, like I'm not capable of being rock and roll sex god John Heartbreak. Like I'm not. You when I go home, I don't lay my head down as rock and roll sex god John Heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Like I lay it on a bed that I bought from Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like I'm not that person. You know, I'm a father, right? Like I have a
Mm-hmm.
relationship. I have things that I am trying to build and maintain for a kingdom purpose. Like I don't have time to do all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm working and I'm at war every day. You know, so we're
Hey,
gonna
man.
pretend like that's not the case this time around. So
That's as real as it gets, bro. That's a shoot.
shoot, that's a shoot. I'm kayfabing the whole gimmick.
You stupid, bro. All right. Next question. Um, this is the second to last question, but it's a good one. I think I wrote this question. So, what is your goals going forward as being a not only a professional wrestler, an entertainer?
Mhm.
What's your goals?
Um, on a small scale, um, because there's two different spectrums of this, I think, right? But like on a small scale, um, I I'm in the process right now of working with a producer in Nashville for the first single of the next record.
Ooh,
So like I'm not pulling any punches, you know what I'm saying? Like this in the past, like people who know me like may remember Kill the Fall, right? Like this is not that kind of production. Okay. Like
hey, bro, don't be dissing on my band. I'm still in that band. I
man,
still got my T-shirt. KTF fool.
man, yeah, like I mean KTF stuff was cool, bro, but like I mean that was a different I don't know, like it's just a different time. Um my at the time I just thought it was cool to have something recorded. You know
Same.
what I'm saying? So like it didn't matter what it sounded like. You know, I mean it could sound like I just got hit with a train in my nuts, but like it doesn't, you know.
You stupid, bro. I
That's not
like
good.
KTF music. Don't be hating, bro. I'm telling you, that's my band, and we go through this every time.
No, but I mean I'm always trying to up the production, you know, and this
Right.
time I got the pleasure of working with somebody really great in Nashville, and I can officially say that I'm a Nashville recording artist.
Word.
And there's a lot going on with that. The first single is going to drop fairly soon, and I would say, like, realistically, sometime about April. You know, you'll see like the first like fully produced version of this. Um, so there's that. The all the Heartbreak stuff is really kicking up. I had to recreate a new page, right? So I have
Hey.
to rebuild all of this stuff. Like, I lost thousands of followers, right? So this is all because I'm telling you, like, when I was done, I was done. Right.
Right.
Like, but now things are on the up and up. I get, I blow up with like so and so liked your page and so, and
Oh yeah.
that's awesome.
Well, you know, we're gonna do our part over here to make sure all the homies on Yellow Man's side
Yeah,
tune in to Heartbreak and see what you got going on. You
that's
know
right,
that.
bro. Because I mean, we're not cooking up no BS, bro. Like,
Right.
I'm telling you, like, it's it's Nashville stuff. It's video production stuff that is going to freaking blow your mind. Okay, like, I'm not kidding.
Hmm.
Like, it's gonna blow your mind. Um, there's there's all that, and all of that, like, it's all together, right? And it's all moving at the same time, at the same pace. So now is a
Hey,
perfect time to understand the story. So
that's deep, man. And hey, you never know. You might get a brand new Yellow Man Heartbreak record.
hey,
Hey, them joints is dope, bro. I ain't never forgot them.
you're gonna have to have some people sound off on that. I'm gonna need to hear it from their mouth.
Hey, bro, I'm one of them. I want another one.
No, realistically, fun fact, man, there was a song that we wrote a long, long time ago called Monster,
That's
right?
dope.
Um, I I am re-recording that song for this record, right? And I haven't yet laid vocals for it. So,
Hey,
I mean, if y'all want to hear what Yellow Man would sound like coming out of Nashville,
I got 12 bars for you, bro.
you better come with 16.
You want 16 for it?
I want 18.
Oh, man. Man, you know I can't think that, man. My brain ain't but so big, bro. I
Gotta
got 16 for you,
expand
though.
expand the mind.
I got 16 for you. I'll repackage that joint with you and we'll perform it like we did. Keep Your Faith and all
Yeah,
of them classic records that we have back in the day. I still
yeah,
bump them joints. I'm
yeah.
getting ready to
I
put
still
out
get
them old school
messages.
joints on my platform.
I still get messages on some of those songs, man.
I
Like,
love them
I really,
songs, bro. That
yeah,
was that time of my life saved me from going down a different road.
right, right. Man, I had somebody tell me that they have um Keep Your Faith saved on a playlist, right? And they listen to that song all the time when it's on the playlist. And I'm like, dude, like, there's so much more. Like, there's like three more albums worth of music on my YouTube channel, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's progression here. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
you, bro, because they be hitting me up about some old song. I'll go back and
Bro,
listen to it. I'll be like, bro, that wasn't it. Listen to
that's
the
the
new
thing. Like,
record.
you gotta subscribe, bro. You gotta
Right.
subscribe and you gotta share the content. If you don't subscribe and you don't share the content, bro, like, I used to get so frustrated because, like, wrestling fans would come up to me and they're like, dude, are you still doing music? And I'm like, bro, what do you think
What?
I'm doing for the next 6 hours when I get home? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired, I'm beat up, like, I just got punched in the face. Like,
This
I
don't
wanna go
stop.
home and I'm getting in the lab for like 6 hours. Like, that's the
Right. This don't quit, bro. This ain't no
right,
gimmick. This is straight shoot.
right, right. This ain't a hobby, son.
Nah,
Okay.
bro. I'll
These-
touch on that right quick, man. There's a difference between what we do and the hobbyists, the cosplay clowns, the part-timers, and we don't have time for that anymore, man. Like, we've done so much to try to bring some of those guys to our level because they're our friends and we love them and they're our family. But hey, let me ask you this before our last question. Do you want to take your buddy to work with you? Eh, Like, do you, that's your buddy, that's your cousin, da 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 da. You love him, you hang out with him, you want to talk to him. But when you gotta work, you gotta work. You don't want to deal with his BS at work, do you?
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's what we gotta separate ourselves from being the we had the show part down for 15 years, but we didn't have the show and the business part down. But this is exactly what it is, show business. Now we gotta put it together and get it together. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Which
Exactly.
brings me to my last question. How soon the world wants to know, all the fans want to know, are we going to get an in-ring return? John Heartbreak, we need him. One of my favorite all-time matches, steel cage ladder match, first of its kind with John Heartbreak. Got us a TV deal. You're a hell of a wrestler. You've been doing it a little bit longer than I have. We all want to know.
Pay attention.
Ah. So that
Follow
means,
the
guys, he
follow
wants you
the
to
page. Pay attention.
follow the Heartbreak page. Get on there, like, share, and subscribe. Cause John
Bro,
Heartbreak coming
I'll
back in 2026, right?
I'll say this, okay? Like this time around, okay? Like I've done business for a lot of promoters and I've done all the kinds of things that they wanted me to do, right? And I've watched them bury themselves financially. I've watched them bury storylines. I've watched them act as though they're allergic to money. Okay. Like, and this time around, I'll go so far as saying this. Like, if you are a rookie with 2 years and under at your like on your belt right now, if that's what you got, follow the page and pay attention.
mm,
Okay. I'm gonna show you how to market yourself. I'm gonna show you how to make money in this business because like these promoters, they don't give a crap about you, dude. They don't give a crap about you. You're a body on the card and nobody knows who you are. Make them remember who you are.
so can we expect some John Heartbreak seminars at Future X?
Man, I'll tell you, like, and this is a shoot. I love Cam a lot, right? And I'll do anything for Cam. Like
Mm-hmm.
I really do. Like I love K Killer so much, bro.
Dang, bro, that's bro.
Um,
You already know with me and
like,
him. That's deep.
yeah, bro, like I would fight tigers for that dude, bro. Like,
Dang, bro, because you know he gonna do the same for you.
right, right. Like I would fight tigers for him. So if um if the guys like I'll say this, if the guys that are on Future X roster, because I know some of them are going to see this, right? Some of them I know, most of them I don't personally, right? But if you're willing to listen, like for real, I'll have like I'll do my best to try to set something up or put a bug in Cam's ear and say, hey, like this is this is what we want to do. But like I'm willing to teach anybody that wants to learn, bro. But like I'm not messing around with a bunch of marks. You know,
Facts, bro.
like you're in this business and this is what you do, or this is your hobby and you should like you look better on 2K, so just be on 2K.
Bro, I couldn't have said that shit better
Oh,
myself.
sorry.
Because nah, for real, bro, I get to the point where I try so hard to help everybody else and that shit stresses me to the point where I'm starting to look like crap. I drank myself under the
Right.
table. Like you, hey, check this out, bro. I ain't had alcohol in like almost 2 months.
Hey,
Hey, bro, I gave it all up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, but
See,
that's what I'm saying.
that's what working with a bunch of marks will do to you, bro.
Man,
Right.
drinking, depression. I'm
Yeah.
losing my ass and finances and stuff, bro. So I get it 100%, bro. a
Mhm.
hundred percent.
Yeah. And I mean that's for real. It's like you want to be part of this business or you want to be part of the show. And if you want to be
Right.
part of the show, then we'll make you part of the show, but the people who are doing business are the ones who are going to profit and you're going under and you're going to be a supporting character for the show.
And that's why I gotta also we guys like us gotta watch where we wrestle too. And watch who we wrestle for and favors we do. We gotta watch those favors, man. Because if we're a continuous yes man, we're gonna devalue ourselves for
Yeah.
these promoters' buddies.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
know,
I'm trying to say?
when all of this started, bro, like when in my first year, I had an opportunity to go to Florida, right? Like I was gonna go to Florida. I had some hookups there. I had some people that I could crash with. You know what I'm saying? Like I was planning to go to FCW, right? Now everybody knows now that FCW is what is now the WWE Performance Center.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I ended up not going the same month that I got that opportunity. Now, I'm not saying that I would have made it on the show or nothing like that. I'm just saying like I had a choice, right?
Right.
My choice was at that month was the same month that I learned that I was about to be a father,
Hey.
right? So I chose to stay at home, stay doing what I'm doing, understand where my cap was, and be a dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to be an adult, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I'm 32, right? Like I'm 32 years old and I move like I'm 48,
Same.
right? So like I'm tired, right? Like my body hurts. Like I've been doing this a long time. Like I've come off ladders, I've gone through tables, I've been hit with chairs, like I've been banged up against cages. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done a bunch of big spots because I'm a smaller guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in doing that, right, like now this time around, it's like, man, if all I'm gonna profit from this is a hot dog, a handshake, and a headache,
Right. It's not worth it.
right? Like, why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like I'll get the family out, you know, with my girl and my daughter and you know, maybe even my dog. Like we'll come to the show.
Right.
But I'm saying like I could enjoy wrestling elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand
Hey,
why
bro.
promoters, why wrestlers get into this business to not make money. It's stupid. Why would you do that? There's no insurance.
Because, bro, that goes back to it. That goes back to being a hobbyist. That's like the guys that go to Comic Con with the damn. We know you not Iron Man, nigga. Just because your motherfucking suit costs $1,000 don't make you Tony Stark. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's for real, dude.
And that's I hate to say it that way,
That's
but
for real.
like I Halloween is once a year. I dress up like the Joker. Just about every year, I find a new way to either dress like the Joker or the Riddler.
Bro, I'm just like you. I'm the Joker like almost every year.
Yeah, but we know damn well,
I'm not the Joker.
and I know damn well I ain't the Riddler.
Right.
And
What that's what it comes down to, man. Like you have the difference in the cosplayers and the workers are financial maturity.
right,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
you know, some of us we can make a lot of money. Guys like I feel like guys like Jimmy Love could have really made some money, and he probably does make a lot of money because he runs a successful show. I mean, he draws every show. He takes care of all his boys. people might not like what he does here and there, whatever, but they can't say shit about him because it's consistency. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And he's honest.
I've honestly, like, I don't know a lot about him because,
I,
like, I've never worked with him.
to be honest, Jimmy Love is probably one of the most honest people I've ever met in my life. And he will
Right,
tell you exactly how it is, and he don't give a damn if it hurts your feelings, if you
right,
love every bit of it. Like, he's just honest and he can't
right.
help it. That's just
Yeah,
him.
I love that, man. And like I said, like, I've never worked for him, but if he's run that long, that
Yeah.
consistently, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a business structure there.
And see, the best part about it too is not only does he draw, he takes care of the boys. Like, no matter whether he draws or not. Cause I've been on shows with Jimmy where he's done run like partner shows with people that didn't promote it worth a shit. And we didn't draw. And Jimmy still made sure we was all taken care of. You
Right.
know, after driving, putting $500 to pull that damn ring, because that's what about what it costs to
Yeah.
pull that damn ring and set it up and all of that stuff. That's just to get there.
Yeah.
You know, with his big truck, bro, back and forth, that's probably about a couple $100 trip for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I don't know, five might have been an exaggeration, but maybe not. You know,
Right.
he lived in Danville, and that was like a 2 and 3.5 hour drive. So
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got a truck pulling that trailer.
Right.
It could have been right at 5.
There's mileage invested.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But the reason I fool with him though, man, is because if he tells you that, hey, I'm gonna pay you this rate, he doesn't say, oh, I'm $5 short or this, that, or the other. He don't give a fuck if one person comes. If you and him agree on this rate, you're gonna get that rate. If Jimmy
Right.
Love puts you on a show, you could guarantee he's not gonna put you out there with nobody that's gonna hurt you
Right.
or put you in an unsafe environment. If you feel that way, just go to him and be
Yeah.
like, hey man, I'm a little worried about this, this, and this, and he'll do the right thing by you.
Yeah.
And there's very few people in the business that'll do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
That's why I'm rooting for Cam, bro, because I know the kind of person that he really is. That's
That
why I'm rooting for him, bro. I ain't never in my whole 15 years shared as much as I share Future X, bro.
yeah.
I did a promo, I did a highlight video, I did a live video. I shared everybody else's graphics. You know
Yeah.
me, bro. I just
Yeah.
sometimes I'm dragging ass and I don't want to
Well,
go.
that's the thing too. Like, um, Future X is doing stuff that no other promotion is doing, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so much to where, like, I mean, I honestly don't even know their names, but like, there were some guys who didn't know what the hell was going on, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, video production, you know,
Right.
and that's sad. You know that, like, in the indies, like, that's really sad. Like, bro, the indies is like 30 years behind in technology right now.
It is.
Like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And Cam understands that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and Future X is not only, bro, like, I'm telling you, like, if there are fans checking this out, like, Future X is where you need to go in North Carolina to get like top tier wrestling performances, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if you are in North Carolina, like that whole Tri-City area and all that stuff, bro, like, Future X is where to go. Like, because
Absolutely.
nobody else is running the game the way that Future X is running the game right now. At least
Hey,
not in that area. You know what I'm saying?
what's the best part about it, I think, is a bunch of newer guys. I don't really like to use the term green unless you're just a fucking idiot. But these guys are just newer guys. They're newer wrestlers, and they're excited and I love them, man. They're all respectful and they're all anxious. They all come to the veterans after their match. Hey, what can I do better? Just
Yeah.
like NRLL at Carlos's show, they did the same thing. They shared some of the same talent. those guys are eager to learn and they're eager to grow and they're eager to make the show better. And these guys
Yeah.
are drawing the crowd. These young kids are really
Yeah.
turning it over, man. And
Well,
I'm really liking this new generation.
dude, you're in a recession right now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And nobody, like, with a family of 5 kids, wants to pay $10 a head to go see a crappy show.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's $150 night after you feed everybody, at least. At least,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And who's got the extra $150 to go and do something that consistently, you know what I mean? Like, for a crappy show. You know what I'm saying? And like,
bingo.
Future X is not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, they're not doing that. And that goes back to what you said earlier, where it was like understanding who to give your talent to.
Right.
I mean, because there's promoters, and I said this to I was talking to the Cuban Assassin earlier today on the phone, bro. I was talking to Richie, and he
Shout
said,
out to him, man.
"Yeah, bro, I love man, I love him so much, bro.
Yeah.
I love him so much. He's great, Uncle Richie."
Uncle Richie, man.
So when I was talking to him, and I was like, we were going through some different things because he's got some stuff cooking up in West Virginia that's about to like it's going to really do some stuff also. But anyway, I was telling him that over a certain amount of time, like um, if I could go back, I wouldn't have prostituted my gift to these different promoters who didn't understand what I was giving, you know,
Facts.
or like didn't even care about what I was giving. You know, like I worked for promoters who wouldn't even watch my matches.
But
And they,
then when you go back to the curtain, brother, that was great stuff.
yeah, great job, kid. Good job. Like yada yada yada. Right. I remember there was one promoter that I had a video of and this was my first time of ever like coming into that, like understanding what was happening. But I threw a drop kick and it hit this dude like right here and right here. And it was the most beautiful drop kick that I've ever thrown in my life. I looked like freaking Jet Li. Like, I was so excited, right? And I had it on video and I showed it to him in slow-mo. Right?
Mm.
Like, look at this kick, bro. And it was like frame by frame, I was showing him. And he was like, man, like, I was really good. Like, I was nice, And he was asking the guy, he's like, did you feel that? Like, how did that feel? Like, he's looking and he's like, how did that feel? What was that? Oh, like he didn't hurt you? Like, it looks like he's kicking your head off, and all this stuff. And I'm like,
Like, what am I dealing with here?
right. So, like, when I came back here and you said it was a good job, you had no idea what you were saying. Is that what you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many promoters like that, dude. Like, so many, and there's so many that act like they're not that guy, and they are. Like, we all
I've
know.
always learned, bro, the ones that try to convince you who they are, they're showing you everything that they're not. If you got to convince somebody and you got dead set on trying, like, if I'm trying to, you know me, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't got to tell you I rap. And I'm steady over here trying to be like, man, bro, I'm the illest MC. You should hear me rap. Ben, yo, you need to hear it, bro. I got these bars. You're like, bro, I know
Yeah.
you can spit. Like, but no, you really don't know. I'm the illest MC. Like, you like, bro, hell yeah, you are. I know you can. And I'm steady over here trying, I'm showing you everything I'm not right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you can't try to sell somebody some bullshit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say, bro.
Like, power doesn't budge, bro.
Facts.
Power doesn't budge. And you understand the weight of a person. Like somebody told me one time to be a man of gravity, and I was like, what do you mean? And he said that gravity like holds everything down. Like in a room full of gravity, it's chaos, right? Or without
Mm-hmm.
chaos. But when you come into the room, things feel a little more secure.
Right.
Right. And like that's the man that I want to be. Right.
Oh, that's deep, bro.
Like that's the kind of performer that I want to be. That's the kind of businessman that I want to be.
Yeah.
That's the kind of musician that I want to be. Like that's what I want my music to do to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That there's so much with that. And if you're let's say green in the business, right? If you're
Mm-hmm.
if you're a young kid in the business and you're just breaking out, like the best advice that I could give you is be a man of gravity.
Oh, that's deep, bro. Hey, and that's advice for the veterans too, man. Which brings us about to our time, Heartbreak. Is there any last things that you want to get out there, put over, tell the
Man,
people?
I honestly, bro, just go to the page, right? Like go to the John Heartbreak page where like things are happening over there. You have to pay attention. If you come in, right, and you see me, let's say 3 4 months down the road, right, and I've done this a few times, and I'm unrecognizable to you, and you don't know what's happening, and everything seems really weird, and you don't understand the story, right? Somebody's going to tell you to go to my page and go back, and like you have to know the story. You know what I'm
You
saying?
heard that. Y'all all heard him. Go to the page, like, share, subscribe. He has the channel, Hanger Heyman Music, on every platform that's streaming.
Yeah.
Amazon Music, Apple Music, iTunes, whatever it's called out there. If
Spotify.
there's a
Yep.
streaming platform, Hanger Heyman's music is on it. You can
Right.
guarantee you that. Hey,
Okay.
Heartbreak, you got any final words for anybody out there?
Man, pay attention.
That's dope. Hey,
Pay-
what I want you to do right now is stay with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going
yeah.
to holler at you right quick after this before I let you live your life.
Yeah.
Hey, but we want all the homies to know to wild on them, style on them, and shake up the room. This is Talk and Shoot, and we will see you
Man,
next
this internet
time.
thing is so boring.
Shake the room.
There's nothing to do. There's nothing to look at. Nothing interesting. No good content.
Hey, are you nuts? Huh? Hey, what's up, Big M?
Hey, Boogie.
Hey, man, check out, listen, Jimmy Valiant
Okay.
dot
Weebly.
Weebly.com.
Oh, that's 2 dots.
2 dots.
Wow.
Weebly, Weebly. Is that
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
Jimmy Valiant, one word, dot Weebly.com.
Boogie, this is amazing. This is exactly what I was looking for. www.jimmyvaliant.weebly.com. And search for the comic strip. That's my favorite part. I love the internet now.
Oh, yeah. My lovely wife, Miss Angel Valiant, AWW, Angels Wrestling Wear. She did this whole outfit on me. My goodness, she could do anything. Masks, bandanas, hey, you name it, tights, trunks, robes. Captain Joe, come here, Cap.
Made this whole outfit to me. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Look at that, man. Look at
Captain
that.
Joe, baby. Hey, she can do anything. Hey, give her a call.
For all your pro wrestling gear needs, visit angelswrestlingwear.weebly.com. If you can dream it, Angel can make it.
Be there, and she'll do you well. Yeah.
Destroy the microphone like you destroy professional wrestling, Roma. Everybody look in the ring, it's Robert Roma! It's the legend himself. It's the old, decrepit, has-been, taking my limelight. See, Roma, everybody here who has ever known me, which FYI, in case you've lived under a rock for the last 15 years, my name is John Heartbreak. And everybody under the sound of my voice who knows me understands that I have always told the truth. So I'm here to tell you the truth, Roma. The truth is, you are a legend. 31 years in this business. 1993, Robert Roma entered the professional wrestling scene. And what have you got, Roma? What have you accomplished? Bad knees, a bad back, you click every morning you get out of bed. I'm honestly surprised that you didn't have a walker coming out here. I'm honestly shocked that you agreed to be here with me. In 1993, we saw the birth of a legend. It was me. In 1993, in Radford, Virginia, John Heartbreak took his first breath, Roma. And here I am. And everybody here looking at me right now knows in their heart and in their soul, including you, that I am a greater performer than you have ever dreamed of being. See, everybody knows this is your last match, Roma. And everybody goes out laying down, except what they might not realize is that me and you have both reached the end of our wrestling odysseys. You see, I'm moving on to bigger and better things. I have more destiny to fulfill, but you, sir, see, you were just a stepping stone to that next plateau of destiny for me, because my parting gift to professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, my parting gift to professional wrestling, Roma, is your destruction.
I came out here thinking that I had to pin you. I don't have to pin you. I don't have to pin you. I am going to make you tap out. You're going out quitting. I've had ultimate respect for you, but it's not a two-way street with you, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm talking to you. Know this, respect is so much easier learned than it is taught.
Hey, legend, don't you walk away from me. No, y'all shut up.
Shut up.
If this is how it's got to be, one more time, me and you here, you see, we used to tear it up in Wentworth, didn't we? We used to tear the paint off the walls, me and you, but see, I'm going out with a bang, Roma. And I hope you got your words in. You think I'm gonna tap out, I'm gonna give up. You think I'm gonna give up the best 15 years of my life? You think I'm gonna walk away tapping the mat. I'm gonna walk away, leaving a trail of your teeth back to that door after I knock what is left of you down your throat. See that murder shot super kick. See, I've delivered that super kick 100,000 times, Roma, and you will be no different. I don't care what these people think. I don't care what Rolling Ridge thinks. I don't care what Eden, North Carolina thinks.
We don't care what you think.
All that matters, Robert Roma, is that by the end of this day, you look at me and you know in your heart, legend, that I am better than you.
Hey, here's a pilot from Long Island, New York, weighing 220 pounds, Robert Roma! And your special guest referee, John Evans.
Ready, Leslie? Let's go. Are you ready?
He's not. Go.
Back him up. The bell's wrong. Back him up. Back him up. Scared? You look scared, man. You thought you was gonna come here and not do anything? Back him up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I met the minimum requirement for reference.
You slow down that count.
I don't know how to do that.
Perfect. It was perfect.
I'm just a spectator. I might as well just sit out there.
We won't John Durant.
Not getting that.
Hey, we got you back to the ring. Said you weren't going to.
Check on it. You all right?
Let me check out.
Aggressively. That looks like it hurt.
Was that legal?
Yeah.
He's still good. He's still good.
Let's go. These people didn't pay. They didn't pay to watch each other. Let's go. Yes. Call the bell, you good? All right. That shoulder up.
You like that? Come on.
Get off, so I'm sorry.
Come on.
Don't grab his hair, I'm sorry.
Come on, legend. Get up.
Come on.
Get up, legend. Come on.
No? All right.
Get out.
Push me again. You're not going to push me. You good? Give me a sec.
How's that back, Roma? You all right? You okay?
Get off his hair.
You okay? You okay?
One. Get him out the ropes.
There we go.
Come on, legend. Come on, legend.
3, 4, bring it up. Come on, bring it up. 1, 2, 3.
See that?
One, 2. Do that.
Tell me what to do in my life. Stay down, legend.
1, 2. That's 2, man.
Come on.
How's one, man? So sorry. Let's do this again. Be my guess. Excuse me. Yes! Let's just go do it again. Yes!
How does that feel? Look at him now. Look at him now.
My boot feels back up.
Tell him, John. I wish he would say something. I got to flip this. My kids, they
Get out of the way. That's not cool. One.
See that? See that? Come on, legend. Come on, get up, legend. Get up, legend. Come on.
Be back to 99. One, two,
Get up.
three,
Get up.
4,
John, get up.
5,
Come on, Heartbreak.
6. Let him go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let him go.
Let him go.
If you're gonna do it, don't make it so blatant. Let's go. Get him back in. 1.
No, y'all shut up. Y'all shut up.
You tested me already. In the last few years.
Be my guest. I'm not gonna stop you.
Get him, Roma. Get him.
That's it. One, two. What? First time.
Good?
Come on, Roma.
Come on!
Hey, he had 5 seconds, man. Stop your whining and do
Come on!
Yeah, stop.
Do something.
Pull it back in the middle of the ring and move it slow, Roma.
That'll officially relocate your nose. What do you say? Johnny? Darn it.
Do it again.
You do better than that.
One more.
I'm dead. It's all about
Oh, look at me.
Stay down! You stay down! You hear me, legend? Stay down!
2. What do you say, Roma? One. Let's go. 2. There you go. Oh, boy, you hurt. He'll do that later, son. What do you say? What do you say? It's perfect. He's going to break your neck. Come on. What do you say? Fail? No? No, shoulders in down. Shoulders on down. Get it back. Come on, get it back. Get back up. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. There you go. Watch him feet. What do you say, man? What do you say, Heartbreak?
Oscar, give it up.
Give up. Tap. Do something. Do something.
Come on, Get up, John. Come on, John, get up. You got this, get up. Roma, watch out. Get up.
One. Go, Roma. 2. 3. 4. 5. 2.
Come on, Roma. Now don't kiss me.